Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the Rudiment of the Week. And if you're new to the Rudiment of the Week, or you haven't checked out the others, or you haven't been following, I want to take a quick minute and talk about what the Rudiment of the Week challenges are. Now, I teach them at a really vanilla level. I teach them so that you know what they are. Now, the purpose is to get you to practice more rudiments. Now, I don't care how weird you get. I don't care how regular and orthodox you are. Like if you're just playing the rudiment on a pad or just on a snare drum, that's perfect. I want you to think about them in all of your practice. And the idea is that for an entire 7 days, a whole week, you think about them when you practice. You don't have to devote 10 hours to practicing the rudiment. You just have to devote a couple of repetitions to them. That's all you have to do, and then hopefully you'll get just a little bit better at that rudiment. So over on Twitter, you guys voted this week is the 9-stroke roll. Now, the 9-stroke is really simple, and if you guys followed the 5-stroke roll when we did it, it's the exact same thing. Now, here's how we do it. You have an open and a closed roll, and I'm gonna clear up some myths about that. Most of the time, I teach just the open roll because the closed roll becomes a kind of a different animal. It's called the 9-stroke for a reason. They're called the 5-stroke or the 10 or the 13 or any of those. They're called that for a reason because it's literally 9 strokes. Now, the things that I want to talk about is when you're doing a 9-stroke roll, it's just double strokes. The open roll, anyways, is just double strokes. And I want you to keep quiet doubles, 2 on a hand, very quietly, right, left, until you get to 9. And when you get to that odd number, you accent it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you switch hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's as hard as it is, right? Now, of course, you can do it fast, you can do it slow. There's a billion exercises. That's the rudiment. If you look on the poster, that's how it's notated as the rudiment. That's the rudiment of the week. So I'm going to play a little bit of it for you just to demonstrate at a couple different tempos, no specifics. I just want you to think about it and then get weird with it, right? Stay tuned for other installments of the rudiment of the week with the exercise portion where I add a couple of 9-stroke rudiment exercises, right? So watch for that. Here's some 9-stroke in kind of, I don't want to say application, but here it is when I just play it at a normal sounding volume or tempo. It's kind of boring, right? So your job is to make it interesting, to figure out how you can play and make it an interesting something, right? Do you use dynamics? Do you move it around a kit? Do you move it and put it in your feet? I don't know. Do you, fall out of the sky and somebody's holding a pad and you do 9 strokes while skydiving? And I don't know. How do you make it interesting? How do you make it fun? How do you make it something that you can actually use at a gig? That's the idea. So if you guys have questions, feel free to hit me up at my website, on Snapchat. Snapchat's my favorite to do questions, Q&A, and whatnot. Go to Twitter, Instagram, find me there. Stay tuned, and keep a lookout. If you guys have questions or comments, please leave them down there as well in the YouTube section. But until next time, practice your rudiments, and I'll see you guys later.